Tonight's show is brought to you by 5-Star Mitsubishi. Here are your hosts, Jordan Tracy and Anderly Penwell.
Hey everybody, I'm Jordan Tracy. She's Anderly Penwell. It's Friday in Central PA in the fall. You're on the internet. Maybe you're watching us. Sportsbeat digital version's happening right now.
It's week 5 of high school football. We'll start this evening with a clash of the teams that are 4-0, Karn City and Brookville, a rematch of last year's District 9 title game.
Yeah, and a game that the Gremlins of Karn City won 16-14.
Awesome mascot.
Gremlins?
I love it.
Okay, fair enough. She loves it. I'm on the fence. After kicking a game-winning field goal just seconds remaining to snatch the title away from the Raiders last year.
But would the rematch live up to the hype of last year's thriller? Only one of these teams can stay undefeated after this game.
That's right. There can only be one.
So let's head to Raider County to find out.
All right, Raider County. Okay.
Country, sorry. I can read, I promise.
Let's go to the first quarter. Karn City quarterback Eric Brewer fakes the sweep and throws it up. Check out the hops on Cooper Coyle going up and mozzing his defender. Karn City would miss a field goal, and that keeps the game scoreless. That's until senior running back Luke Gehring opens a score with a run up the middle, put Karn City up 7-0. Later on the quarter, Brewer fakes everybody, trots untouched into the end zone to open this one up. Karn City dominates this one both sides of the ball and moves on to 5-0 on the year. Final score in this one, 41-7.
Cumberland Valley paying its respects to former legendary football coach Tim Brimful. The Eagles were hosting Altoona. Scoreless after one, Altoona takes the early lead on the Ethan Strope touchdown run. 7-3 right before the half. The Eagles' Isaac Sines tosses it up to J.D. Hunter, who tumbles in for 6, 10-7 CV. Then in the third, little catch and run action here. Sines to Hunter for 40, 17-7 Cumberland Valley, and the Eagles win 27-14. We have another matchup of the undefeateds, Central taking on Penn Cambria.
The Dragons and Panthers are facing off for our game of the week, and this one was matching up to be some pretty awesome sauce. Did you like that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to it. The Dragons ready to roar in this one, and they get off on a bang. Jeff Hohenstein hits Parker Gregg on the slant, and he goes in 39 yards to the house for the score. That's the first play from scrimmage. The Panthers would look to respond. Garrett Harold taking a look, trying a shot downfield, looking for Carter McDermott, but picked off by Gregg at the 42, and he's pumped. Next play, Jeff Hohenstein with all day to throw, rolls out right, fires downfield for Elijah Lingenfelter. He comes down with it, and he takes it to the house for the score, 13-0 Dragons. A little flip there. Some trickery in the second quarter. Hohenstein to Lingenfelter. And then downfield for a wide open Devin Boyles. He picks up 48 yards to get into the red zone. Next play, Parker Gregg takes the handoff and scampers 18 yards down the far sideline to find pay dirt. 19-0 Central at half. Now, ball at the 6 early in the third. Gregg barrels a defender, hurdles in for the score. That goes 25-0 at Dragons, and it was all Central. Well, hello. And this one is Hunter Smith takes the shuffle pass, finds the end for the touchdown. It's the Dragons. This one in a blowout. 46-6. Risky Biz takes it away.
All right, now a blowout win, and Central has taken down Penn Cambria 46-6. It was an offensive explosion. Here's quarterback Jeff Hohenstein. And Jeff, you had 4 touchdown passes in this game. How were you able to win the explosive play battle?
Yeah, we just got to do what we do. I got great receivers around me that, I trust to make plays for me, and I just, if I know if I can get the ball in their hands, they're going to get the job done.
All right, and then the defense, they only allowed 6 points. Here's Parker Gregg. Now, you guys had 2 interceptions, multiple sacks. How were you able to shut down that Penn Cambria offense?
We just had to stop the run. Our D-line was doing a great job. And shout out to the O-line. They played their butts off.
And then obviously, the turnover battle too. How big was that first interception to really set the tempo when it was only a 13-0 game?
Our guys were just fired up. We always stay fired up, so it felt good.
All righty, that's it. Central has defeated Penn Cambria 46-6. Jordan and Anderly, back to you in the studio.
Andrew, you going to be okay with this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Risky Biz. Bellwood traveling to take on Glendale. First quarter, Bellwood up 7-0. Connor Gibbons gets the handoff and has room up the middle. He goes 22 yards for the score. Blue Devils up 14-0. End of the first. Blue Devils get a big interception by Alex Kovac. He takes it all the way back for the score. Bellwood up 21-0. Second quarter, Brandon Cherry takes the 4-yard run in for the score. 28-0. Bellwood lead. They would win 42-0. Jordan, you know what's super duper cool?
What?
Drone footage.
Yeah, it is. We had some eyes in the sky over Central PA this evening and taking a look over A.R. Simpkins Memorial Field in Juniata Valley. Some beautiful shots there as Everett traveled to take on JV. So let's get in on the action. First quarter, Juniata Valley's Lambert Palmer hits Jake Johnson on the swing pass. He breaks one tackle and pushes in for the score. Hornets lead 7-0. Later in the first, option play for the Hornets. Pitch goes to Johnson. He finds the edge, gets a block by Palmer. He's in for the score. Hornet lead up 14-0. Second quarter, Palmer hits Jacob Rodkey over the middle, and he's going to find the sideline, but he's going to get taken down on a shoestring tackle inside the 5. Parker Gregg with the yard pimp in there for the score. 21-0 lead. Juniata Valley wins it 42-0.
Central Cambria hosting Johnstown this evening. First quarter, Elijah Valerial deep in Johnstown territory. Punches this one in for the score. Red Devils up 7-0. Later on, more on the ground from Central Cambria. Ethan Gillen in for the score. Central Cambria takes the 14-0 lead. In the first play of the second quarter, more from the Red Devils. Brennan Mackey extends the lead 21-0. Central Cambria steamrolls to a 44-8 win.
Let's take a look at some other scores from around the region. Clearfield beating Bellefonte 48-0. DuBois getting the win over Ridgeway 21-6. Richland beating Bishop McCourt 58-8. Berlin beating Black Lake Valley 46-13. Some other scores. Northern Cambria beating United 17-14. Phillipsburg getting the win over Mo Valley 21-14. Kerwinsville dropping this one to Northern Bedford 41-20. And West Branch gets the forfeit win over Mount Union due to COVID complications.
Time now for our Standout of the Week, sponsored by Sisney and O'Donnell.
And the standout goes to the Juniata Valley Hornet because his costume has always kind of frightened me a little bit, but you can't deny the spirit. It's a great costume.
So energetic.
I love it.
Shout out to the mascot.
Standout of the Week.
Time now for our Player of the Week, sponsored by Bedling and Mull. And we'll get tricky for our Play of the Week. Central QB Jeff Hohenstein to Elijah Lindenfield, then downfield to Devin Boyles, and he picks up 48 yards to set up one of many touchdowns for the Game of the Week for the Dragons. And let's reveal our Player of the Week, brought to us by Walker and Walker Equipment.
Well, in our Game of the Week, got to give it to Jeff Hohenstein, quarterback from Central. In our Game of the Week, slinging it all over the field, 4 touchdowns on the day, and a big win over Penn Cambria. A lot of fun this week, as you can tell. You all right over there?
I'm great.
You doing all right?
It's fine.
Any final words or sounds for the people?
Have a great weekend,
See you
everyone.
next week.
Bye.
Sportsbeat has been brought to you by 5 Star Mitsubishi. Thanks for watching. Join us again next Friday at 11:10.